Welcome back, everyone. Well, hopefully this time of the year we all start to think about family, we start to think about giving back, we start to think about people that are less fortunate than we are. And there's an organization right in Saratoga County, the EOC. Now, EOC stands for Economic Opportunity Council, probably a name you've heard, been around for a while. And joining me today is the Interim Executive Director and the Director of Community Services, and that's Jo Anne Hume. Welcome, Jo Anne.
Thank you.
And Lillian McCarthy.
Hi,
welcome,
thank you.
Lillian. Nice to have you here. The reason that we asked them to come in, again, has to do with the time of the year, but also some of the amazing work that the EOC does in our area. I want to kind of focus on two of the programs that we were talking about right before the interview. That's the WIC program and the Head Start program. So if it's okay, Jo Anne, I want to start with you. Give us sort of an overview of what the WIC program is.
Sure. WIC stands for Women, Infants, and Children, and it's a nutrition education program. We serve children from the ages of 0 to 5, meaning we start with pregnant mothers. And one of the focuses of that program is breastfeeding. So we have peer counselors that help mothers with the breastfeeding. And we have clinics throughout Saratoga, so we don't just work out of our home base in Boston Spa. We have clinics all over this county.
Now, you're a Director of Community, right?
Correct.
So you really are one-on-one with a lot of people that benefit from these services, right?
Absolutely.
What do you see with the WIC program? What do you see most often?
We see individuals that come in that just need that little extra help, that maybe need some understanding on nutrition, when to switch over to from formula,
Right.
When to add cereal, that type of thing. So we make sure that individuals that come into our programs, if they need that referral to WIC, if they have, maybe they just found out they're pregnant, maybe they have a toddler, but really could use a little bit of extra help if they're coming into our programs, we make sure we make that referral to them.
You know, under the banner really of what we're talking about here, and this will apply in talking about Head Start as well, you know, one of the basic necessities of getting a good start in life is nutrition. You know, it affects your cognitive skills, it affects you emotionally, it affects you physically, obviously it does. Now, Head Start's a program that I remember from the 60s, okay? Another really powerful federal program. Now, drilling down to our communities, the communities that we serve, Head Start is a much larger umbrella organization, correct? Encompasses a lot of services. Tell us about some of those.
Head Start in Saratoga County, we have 434 slots for children.
Wow.
So we have classrooms and we have home base, and they have individuals that the children are learning not just their educational piece, but we're also working with the families to making sure that all of their services, all of their needs are being met. So we go into their homes, we teach parenting skills, nutritional skills, really starting from the ground up, making sure that the kids are ready to go into school and that the parents are ready.
Yes, right. Boy, what an amazing service this is. You know, one thing that kind of strikes me, Jo Anne, if you know you need parenting skills, you may not know it, right? If there are nutritional things, you can sort of identify those, but good parenting, you might not know enough about that. How do you identify the people that need these services?
Well, we have a very large outreach for all of our programming.
Yeah.
And if someone comes to one of Lillian's programs or to WIC or to Head Start, our advocates will talk with them and find out what all of their needs are for any of the programs that we offer or any program that another agency might offer. When we sit with them at the beginning, we work with them and ask, you know, what other needs can we help with, you know, that need to be met, and some of those things will come out as we work with the
Sure, you get to identify
family.
them.
Yep.
Yes, I bet you do.
Yep.
You know, I made a list when I was doing some research on this, that the school readiness program, which is primarily what Head Start is, correct? Falls under these different categories. And think about it: education, housing, emergency services. How about budgeting? A lot of younger parents with younger children don't really understand budgeting. Nutrition, of course, and like we were saying, parenting skills. And again, the outreach that they do helps identify the families in need and also gives them that bridge to get those services, right? Obviously, Thanksgiving's coming up. You're very involved between your soup kitchen and the food pantry, correct?
Correct.
In helping those less fortunate than ourselves. Let's start with the soup kitchen, Jo Anne.
Yep. And actually, we use the soup kitchen to promote most of our Thanksgiving programming. We just finished packing 680, I think,
60.
660 Thanksgiving baskets for families to come and pick up and bring home and cook their meal together. We'll also we'll serve over 100 people tomorrow at the soup kitchen for Thanksgiving dinner. And then we also, as part of our Thanksgiving offering, Steve Sullivan from Longfellows and the Old Bryan Inn, who does wonderful work with our agency, will prepare, and we have volunteers who will deliver to the elderly and homebound Thanksgiving dinners tomorrow.
You know what? Let's give a quick look out to Sully.
Yep.
I can't tell you, I do a lot of interviews. His name comes
I bet
up
it does,
all the time. He's so generous, and
amazing.
his organization is so generous
Fabulous.
for a lot of people. Again, now the food pantry itself, that's open all year long.
Yes.
Correct? In Ballston Spa.
Correct.
And where is it in Ballston Spa?
69 Bath. What is our
39.
address? 39 Bath Street. I just drive there every day.
That's right.
39 Bath Street. It's
Right.
on the corner of Front and Bath, actually. We're kind of on the corner.
Gotcha. And the soup kitchen, by the way, is located right at the Presbyterian Church, right?
Yes.
In
Yes.
Saratoga?
24 Circular
And that
Street.
is 7 days a week.
Sure.
For
Now,
lunch,
you know, I was saying to both of them, I wish we had this interview a couple of days earlier. You've got very busy couple of days coming up for both of you. So if you know of anybody or yourself is looking to bring your family and make certain that, you know, they're fed for Thanksgiving, or you might know somebody, remember that the Presbyterian Church here in Saratoga is offering dinner, Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow, and that any time of the year really in Ballston Spa you can go to the food pantry. Boy, thank you so much for coming in. When I talk to people like you, it's so inspiring. You know, you're really doing such great work.
Thank you for
Thank you.
helping us get the word out. It's important
Oh,
that we reach
Absolutely.
even more folks.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much for coming
Thank
in.
you.
Happy
Thank you.
Thanksgiving to
Thank you. Happy
Happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.